So why would I tell a guy do not refi? Okay, one, you would think the easy, right? Like rates were 3 when he bought, now they're 7. It doesn't make sense, right? And yes, that can be part of it, but a lot of that will end up boiling down to why they're refinancing. If you're just refinancing for a lower payment, well, you're probably not getting a lower payment if your rate's 3 to go into 7, right? But if you're refinancing like this gentleman was for a cash out refinance to settle some debt, yeah, he's going to take a hit on the mortgage payment, but ideally, the whole scenario is going to come together, save him a ton on interest across the board, and be an excellent decision. However, I had to turn this guy down. So what happened was he had spoken to another lender that was really pushing him hard to refinance. A friend of his had him call me so we could just kind of double check because he didn't have a fantastic feeling about the numbers he had heard so far. So I'm like, hey, let's go over them real quick. Basically, he was paying $1,100 a month on his mortgage, $300 on his extra bills here that he wanted to pay off, which was total about $1,400, right? If he was to do the refinance with the parameters that were given to me from the other lender, then basically he was going to have a new mortgage of about $1,600 a month. So pretty straightforward. The numbers don't lie. Don't refinance if your payments are going up in a situation like this. So he can stay with the lower payment. He can make extra payments towards those debts, even if they have a higher rate, things along those lines. I told him ideally he'll want to look at refinancing. Maybe if the rates continue to drop or whatever may happen in the future and his payments overall go from $1,400 to $1,200, that's a lot of times where we're going to look at, hey, does a cash out refinance make sense? And then we're going to look at all the interest rates that are coming into play as well too. But if you got questions about refinancing, reach out. I will give you honest opinions. Clearly, I will turn people down if it does not make sense. The beautiful part about working with numbers all day long is that numbers don't lie and we can just make education decisions after we review them together.